So,
Good.
ha, start.
Good morning, good evening. My name is Mohammad Ashkan, class 10th A, project title Unemployment during COVID 19. We all know that unemployment was very common in COVID 19. Unemployment is a situation of being without a job, and unemployment was a very major cause of economical crisis during COVID 19. And due to this unemployment, many industries, import, export, entertainment sector, and many more sectors were stopped. And due to this stoppage of the import, export, and all, there was the industries had to suffer a very much loss, very big loss. So to overcome from the loss, they fire out their employees from the job. Now I will like to share the chart. 1 minute, ma'am. Ma'am, I will show you the chart properly at the last. I know it is not clearly visible. I will show you the chart at last. So, ma'am, here we can see the graph which is showing the unemployment rate in last 2 decades. In last 2 decades means 1999 to 2020. We do not have the graph of 2021. So, in 1999, the unemployment rate of India was approximately close to 17.8%. Then, in 2010, it was increased to approximately 20.2%. Then in 2020, in COVID-19's year, it was at its peak, which was about 24.3% and approx. Now, second comes the unemployment rate of men and women. The unemployment rate of men and women uh, was very much the unemployment rate of women was about 20.5%, and the unemployment rate of men was about 70.8%. And it is a fact that the total unemployment rate of the women were greater than the unemployment rate of men in total. Now comes the unemployment rate in different sectors. Here, two sectors are mentioned: service and manufacturing. We can see the employment employees were in January 2019 was about, it is a scale, so it was at a average, not so much down, not so much high. But when the May 20 COVID-19 when came, suddenly we can see there is a down in the graph, and the employees are very less in number nowadays in May 20 also. Here comes the pie chart which shows the unemployment in different sectors. The different sectors are like food travel, services, retail, medical providers, education, and other sectors. And food travel sectors has realized an unemployment of about 39.2%. Services is around 15.9%. Uh, Retail is about 12.1%, and green is medical providers was about 7.3%. Education was 5.4%, and other sectors was about 20%. So, uh, by this graph and the data, we can see that how much unemployment affected the COVID-19. Thank you.
Okay, very good, Askan. Let me ask you something. As you told that due to COVID-19, we are getting unemployment in many sectors.
Yes,
As
sir.
we discussed about the entertainment industry also.
Yes, sir.
At the government level, what can be done for the employment in that industry? The people to
Sir, can you speak a bit louder and repeat it?
I'm just asking this question that you talked about that entertainment industry, na, that people are
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
so government क्या कर सकती है कि people can be employed as I do not want to see the movie on big screens and all.
So government can start new businesses, and so also we know that there are some many government jobs which whose requirement is who means उसमें ना क्या बोलते हैं टीचर्स जो हैं टीचर्स हैं लेक्चरर्स हैं और कई सारी गवर्नमेंट एजेंसीज हैं जहाँ पे जो एम्प्लॉयज हैं उनकी कमी है पर तब भी सर उनमें रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं होते तो हम एक काम कर सकते हैं न्यू बिजनेस स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं उनमें जो रिक्वायरमेंट निकाल के उनकी मतलब भर्ती कर सकते हैं
But this
और
much
बहुत सारे
population can't be employed in government sectors. Na? These many people can't be employed. There is a restriction for that in government sector.
सर प्लीज रिपीट
These many people can't be employed in government sectors ना.
हाँ
इंडिया की population तो इतनी ज्यादा है कि सब लोगों को तो government sector में नहीं डाल सकते हैं सबको.
हाँ सर हाँ, तो साहब मैंने मतलब ये ज़रूरी नहीं है सारे लोग गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर में आएँ, हम लोग प्राइवेटली हम लोग नए बिज़नेसेस स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं। हम लोग स्किल्ड स्किल ये जो ये ऑनलाइन क्लासेस चल रही हैं, हम इसके अंदर हम लोग स्किलफुल टीचर्स ला सकते हैं ताकि वो आसानी से पढ़ाएँ और ये टेक्नीशियंस ला सकते हैं
वेरी
और बहुत सारे हम लोग सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर्स हैं, इनकी कर सकते हैं
कोविड
प्राइवेटली।
का क्या फुल फॉर्म होता है? व्हाट इज द फुल फॉर्म ऑफ कोविड?
व्हाट इज़ द फुल फॉर्म? सर क्या?
कोविड का फुल फॉर्म क्या है? इज इट फुल इन इटसेल्फ? कोविड का फुल फॉर्म क्या है? कोविड कोविड।
कोविड?
हाँ,
कोविड?
डू यू थिंक अबाउट दैट? इज इट फुल इन इटसेल्फ?
सर व्हाट?
ये कंप्लीट नाम है या शॉर्ट फॉर्म है किसी का?
सर
कोविड
शॉर्ट फॉर्म है, सर शॉर्ट फॉर्म है।
कोई आइडिया है? अदरवाइज नो
सर सर
प्रॉब्लम।
पहले आता भूल ही गया।
कोरोना वायरस डिजीज।
कोरोना वायरस डिजीज इन दिसंबर 2019।
राइट राइट, ओके, वेरी गुड, वेल डन।
थैंक यू सर।
Very good and very good topic. But sometimes, we find people blaming government, but we should not. We should. It was like a war-like situation in the country, and we should stay united. And government all of a sudden cannot bring employment, and government is trying. और एक तरफ वो देखा कि unemployment था कि entertainment में, मगर दूसरी तरफ छोटे-छोटे जो entertainments है, वो they have come up. है ना, जो गरीब थे बेचारे, उनको कभी रिकग्निशन नहीं मिल सकता था, या सिंगर्स थे, they are getting recognition, so that was a plus point. And slowly I'm sure we come up, and we are coming up, so we should all stay united. And very good topic you have got, a topic of debate. Arsh, I must congratulate you at such a young age. You thought about it and you studied and observed, and thank you so much. Now we go to next one, that is Hitesh. Hitesh, are you ready? Hitesh, Hitesh Kumar Prajapati, are you ready? Very good, Hitesh. Can you speak something?
Good morning, teachers. My name is Hitesh Kumar Prajapati. I am studying class 10th here and my roll number is 28. This is my project of social science on the topic earthquake detector. Earthquake detector. When the earthquake comes, we can aware from this and we can go to the safer place for our safety. In this, there is a open circuit. When the earthquake comes, the open circuit becomes closed and the light will glow and the buzzer will buzz. This instrument can be used at the places where the earthquake comes. From this, we can aware and go to the safer place for our safety. This instrument can be from the earthquake, many destruction occurs and many people die. From this instrument, the man not nobody can die and they can go to the safer place. This this instrument can be used in countries such as Indonesia, Mexico, Japan, China, etc., where the earthquake comes more. Thank you.
You are listening?
हितेश सुन पा रहे ना मैं?
Hitesh?
Yes, ma'am.
Now question, Jivati ma'am wants to ask you a question. Are you ready for the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Hitesh? पूछो
Yes,
question
ma'am.
देखिए। yes.
I ask one question. जब earthquake होता है, अगर हम घर से बाहर हैं, तो how we are protected? हम कैसे बच सकते हैं? इस समय हमें क्या करना चाहिए?
क्या मैम?
Earthquake के बारे में बताइए। इसका protection कैसे?
Ma'am, the voice is not clear.
मैम ये पूछना चाह रहे हैं कि मान लीजिए तुम घर से बाहर है, आपको एक आगे से कैसे बचाएं अपने आप को?
इसको सर क्या ग्राउंड पे हम फिट करना होता है इसको, उससे क्या जब सरफेस वाइब्रेट होती है तो ये क्या सर्किट पूरा हो जाता है इससे, और ये ब,
Okay, very good.
इसमें
और
क्या
इससे क्या अपन इससे क्या बजर बजे से करता है और लाइट ग्लो करती है जिससे हम अवेयर हो जाते हैं। उसके बाद अपन खुले एरिया में जा सकते हैं जहाँ पर कोई मतलब वगैरह खंबे वगैरह नहीं हो, और वहां पर जा सकते हैं अपन सेफ्टी के लिए।
बिल्कुल सही, बिल्कुल सही। थैंक यू हितेश। अब हम वी गो टू नेक्स्ट वन, दैट इज प्रवीण। प्रवीण, आर यू रेडी? प्रवीण of 10th B.
I think it's not.
Praveen is not here. Okay, what about Ayush? Ayush,
Yes, ma'am.
Ayush is here. Okay, so Praveen is absent. So we are going to next, that is Ayush. Switch on your camera. Ayush, we cannot see you. Camera कहाँ है आपका?
Ma'am, on.
Very good. Now we can see. Yes. Now you can give your introduction. आप इंट्रोडक्शन देते हैं तो हमें पता चलता है कि आपकी साउंड ओके, सो गिव योर इंट्रोडक्शन।
Good afternoon, teachers. I am Ayush Gahlot of class 10th A. I made hydroponics as my social science project. Hydroponics is an art of growing vegetables or plants without using the soil. In this, we supply the plant directly water with some nutrients, and the plant takes nutrition from it and grows. We do not require land for it. In the solution, we can supply nutrient solution artificially made, or we can also supply duck manure or fish excrete as a nutrient. We can grow many plants such as lettuce, cucumber, pepper, tomatoes, etc. by this method. Actually, what happens here, the plant is put in a cup with some holes in the bottom in a cup like this, and some stones or coconut coir to provide the support to the plant. And then the plant is dipped in the water, and this water contains nutrients, so the plant grows without the land. The advantages of this is that it does not require the soil, and the plants grown by this does not require much water. It only uses 10% of the water compared to the intensive farming. And it also, for example, if someone is not having land, he can also do this in the rooftop of his house or etc. And in this method, plants are less prone to the diseases, and it gives 20 to 25 more productive yield than the intensive farming. Ma'am, I want to show something. Wait for 1 minute. Ma'am, I have shared a screen. Ma'am, is it visible?
हाँ, yes.
Yes, now
अभी अभी की watch शेयर की watch.
Yes, ma'am. Like in this, I will show the working of the model of the hydroponics.
Oh,
In this, what happens? Is a reservoir in which there is water with nutrients mixed in it, and a water pump which pumps the water in the tube or pipe of the plant which contains plant, and the roots of the plant are submerged in the water, which takes the nutrient and the plant grows. And this water again reaches to the reservoir, and the actually there is missing one thing missing in the diagram. Uh, a machine is there which mixes nutrients continuously in the solution and maintains its level. As the nutrients are getting used by the plants and becomes less, and this air pump pumps the air in the water and makes it aerated so that the plant root can breathe. I We can do this in various places like this. In the pipes, in this pipe, water is running with nutrients, and the plant grows. This is lettuce, and we can also save the space and grow more plants in a
okay, some of
particular
your things time is getting over. Time is already over.
like this,
Some of the
and
things.
we can we can grow strawberries also, and we can set the system on a wall of a house like this. It is on a small scale, but we can also do this in a whole building. And there is a one modified branch of this hydroponics called aquaponics. In this, instead of nutrients, fish excrete is used in this water. Fish is there, which whose excrete is used as nutrients for the plants. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Your topic is quite new to see hydroponics. Let me ask you something, Ayush Gehlot. हाइड्रोफोनिक में उतने न्यूट्रिशन वैल्यू है जितना अपना ट्रेडिशनल फार्मिंग में है इट इज हैविंग द सेम न्यूट्रिशन वैल्यू और मोर देन
What, sir?
दैट
Can you repeat again?
न्यूट्रिशन वैल्यू होता है इसमें मान लीजिए अपने कुकुम्बर उगाया हाइड्रोफोनिक से इज इट हैविंग द
Yes,
सेम न्यूट्रिशन और ज्यादा होता है
sir.
इसमें
It gives more nutrition, and the plant grows very faster than the intensive farming and the traditional farming.
ट्रेडिशनल फार्मिंग से बट आई थिंक दिस इज रेस्ट्रिक्टेड हाइड्रोफोनिक्स इज रेस्ट्रिक्टेड टू सम ऑफ द क्रॉप्स ओनली
Yes, sir. But we can. Yes, sir. But these gives higher output. Of course, there are some disadvantages because no
नहीं
thing has more
हाइड्रोपोनिक्स से क्या
efficient.
चावल वगैरह गेहूं वगैरह उगा पाएंगे अपन लोग या फिर ये इट इज
No, sir. We
रेस्ट्रिक्टेड
cannot do this by this method.
only for vegetables and fruits it is possible.
Yes, sir. Which requires specific vegetables.
Okay, very good. अपने दावत में है कोई हाइड्रोपोनिक प्लांट इधर?
No, sir. But there is a very big hydroponic plant in India. In I think it is in Bangalore or Karnataka somewhere.
Inorganic things or this one fertilizers or chemicals are they not using? They only organic.
These are used in this method, but that is not a problem because the vegetables which are eating in that also fertilizers are used.
Okay, very good, very
and
good.
and this can be also done in the, like, if there is a pond, it is done in one pond, Jammu Kashmir, in which of fruiting, for example, thermocol is there and plants are on put on it, and but in that nutrient solution is not used, and fish excrete is used because fishes are there in the pond.
Why, very nice, Ayush, and lots for us also to learn. At least I got to know about it. I'm going to again study about it. Thank you for bringing us such an interesting topic. And now,
Thank you, ma'am.
last but not the least, that is Akash Vijay of 10th A, and his topic is also very interesting and different from dynastic rule to nation state, this related to history. So it is interesting, kings, and then towards nation, how we came towards nation. Now let us hear Akash Vijay, what he has in store for us. I think all of you have brought really interesting topics. Then started also. Good competition. Okay, now Akash Vijay, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Akash, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so wait a bit. Yes, first introduce yourself and then. Okay,
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Akash Vijay. I am from class 10th.
okay, these are the exhibits. Okay, you can give your introduction, Akash.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Akash Vijay. I am from class 10th.
Start. Better start.
What is world history from dynastic rules to nation states. First, we will see different people with their different ideologies, how they interpreted with nationalism and other ideas. First, starting with earlier, there were autocracies like conservatism, which mainly focused on autocracy and monarchy by one rule and without anyone observing them, like Louis XVI and Duke Metternich, Austrian Chancellor. Then came these philosophers and the middle classes who wrote different books. As the industries arise, many works came like factories. So a new class, social class entered into, and that was middle class, which earned.
and they asked started to ask question against the monarchy for their rights, like John Rousseau and John Locke. Next, there were liberalists who added idea of to be freedom, like freedom of markets, abolition of high taxes, and then freedom of and liberty of every person, like Germans liberal nationalist Mark Weber, and then and then revolutionaries, as they were all suspend, so secret societies came into being, and many like young Europe and young Italy were found by Giuseppe Mazzini. Now next we will see the French and Russian Revolution, which led main ideas, like there were a king who was ruling and he made estates by increasing taxes of the poor. So the poor people were facing subsistence crises and they were facing problems, so they revolted and brought constitutional monarch. After that they abolished the king and brought republic. Many women clubs were formed, like Society of Revolutionary Republican Women. Then a group of directory ruled. After that again monarchy was brought into act by Napoleon, and this French Revolution gave us the idea of liberty. And next was the important revolution was Russian Revolution. It was based on mainly two types: a February Revolution, which was the abolition of the monarch, and next the October Revolution, which was the abolition of the abolition of the next period and coming of the Bolsheviks. This taught us the idea of socialism. Next, the Italian unification from 1859 to 1817. This is the Italian before unification. It was divided into many numerous small states. Italy was mainly divided into only one state. Piedmont was ruled by Italian princes, and others were ruled by other people. So it was unified in 1870 by many people, and King Victor Emmanuel was ensured as the king. And Germany unification from 1866 to 1871, in which the CM of Prussia, Otto von Bismarck, decided to unify country for the development, and he fought three wars again for 7 years against Denmark, Austria, and France. And Prussia was unified, and Germany was named in 1871. Now we will see all this led to imperialism and the conflict between small countries. Like Balkan was a region where many numerous small countries were get freedom from the Ottoman, but based on the ethnic classes, they wanted freedom, and many numerous small countries. This led to World War One from 1914 to 1918, in which main were Allied versus Central Powers. Allied won, and they fought harsh treaty after winning. This led to the revenge. It was fought World War Two from 1939 to 1945, in which the Allied won, and this led to the formation of United Nations in 1945 for controlling peace all over the world and maintaining peace. It was basically of six main. First was General Assembly, Security Council, Secretariat, Economic and Social Council, Strategic Council, and International Peace of Justice. Now, our country is still, all countries of
Time
all
is
nations
up.
are still united because of this peace caused by United Nations.
Sum it up, Akash. Time is up. Akash, sum it up. You can conclude.
And so now we are all nations are united into nation states from the struggle from dynastic rules by various evolution of peoples like liberals, revolutionaries, and their different ideas and steps of unification. And based on that commonness like nationalism of people, language, and other bases.
Wow, I must say it was very interesting, very interesting. History, people say it's so dry, but with the help of pictures, you made it so simple and you got gave the clear picture. Now I'm handing this over to Barbarilal sir. He's going to ask you questions.
Okay, Akash, very well explained. Let me ask you something. Many times when we talk about monarchical rule,
Yes, sir.
certain benefits were also there compared to democratic states. Then the
The benefit of monarchy.
monarchical rule, certain benefits also I have read
Yes, sir.
somewhere. What do you think? What are they?
In monarchy, only one person, that is king, has all decision. So the decision is taken in fast way, and in war, it is helped that people get united and listen under one king. But in monarchy, it takes more time for discussion, as many people discuss together in democracy.
One more, you discussed about unification also of the
Yes, sir.
of all the nations. During this
Yes, sir.
pandemic 19, this one that is still going on,
Yes, sir.
UNO was also questioned regarding that.
Yes, sir.
Many nations questioned on UNO also. UNO.
Yes,
As China has stopped, sorry, this one, USA has stopped supporting also to UN, stopped the funding.
yes,
What were
sir.
the reasons for
Less
that?
fun. Yes, sir.
What were the reasons why they stopped the funding?
So because according to them, China was the Corona was the main reason. So UN was takes fund from major countries so that it could run all nations. But it's not who was supporting, so it reduced the funds.
Okay. One more thing, in First World War, we supported which part, which countries
We
we
supported
supported?
Britain's as well colonies, so we were from Allied powers. Britain, we
Okay.
were colonies.
Okay. Those who were under this Britishers, we call them by name. What we call them?
Yes, sir. Repeat.
Commonwealth means Commonwealth.
Yes, slave countries.
Those were the colonies of Britishers.
Yes,
Okay, very good. Well explained. You are having good knowledge. Thank you.
Very good knowledge, and with the help of pictures to explain entire way how we came to this world war, and then your formation of I must congratulate you. You have really worked on it, collecting pictures and then idea and thought. Very nice. And all of you, I congratulate every one of you. Each one, you have done a marvelous job, and all the best. And thank you very much. And thank you all the teachers present here. They gave their precious time. And thank you, my dear students, you participated. And all the best. And parents who supported the school and their children. And keep
Thank you.
going. And we end here.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Thank you,
bye.
ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Bye.